As she walked away, I knew I'd never find another game quite like Noire. Hello everyone, welcome back. Last time we did the console's car mission, so this time we're going to be doing the next mission, the third mission, or case rather. Sorry, I keep calling them missions, they're cases. In the traffic desk. I hope you all have been doing well. Let's get right into it.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
That guy was driving incredibly fast. Oh my god. Like, please, people in Holly.
I gave his wife a tap.
Wait, I have unlocked. Thanks, I guess, for telling me that game. Yeah, if you're driving through a busy city street, please, even if you have the room, don't drive at 50 miles an hour. Slow it down, everyone. Get out of my way. Hey, get out of my punk. Alright. Apologize. Everyone, I feel a little bit confrontational right now.
Solve that big case. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time. The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my...
Anyway. Yep, so we're dealing with a obvious death case, whatever it was. Actual murder is yet to be determined.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Not quite sure if that's how that works, but okay, fine. That's like maybe it does. Everyone does favors for everyone else, sure. I apologize, everyone. I missed the turn off completely listening to that wonderful story. But yeah, in case you missed it or you just don't remember, the lady they were talking about was a pregnant lady in the last case who was covering up for her boyfriend who stole a vehicle. I guess they still want to see the baby go to protective services. And the game is kindly showing us all of the points of interest in this case.
Detectives, over here.
Yeah, the game already showed us, dude.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Yeah, it's very hard to know this, but the police officer actually calls the guy Patterson, even though his name is spelled Pattison. It's just a minor little
Phelps,
inconsistency.
you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I was planning to take a look at the body, but...
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Well, I don't know. He could have flipped around in the air. I guess his face isn't of interest, although... Yeah, he looks really rough. Here's an interesting note.
Patterson has life insurance.
Not only does he have life insurance, but apparently his life insurance was recently increased quite dramatically. And apparently from his comment here in red ink, he was not aware that that was going to happen. So, okay. Alright, already we have a little bit of a suspicion thing going on here. Also, you notice right above Cole's hand, like right by the guy's shirt pocket right here. I'm trying to keep him going back and forth by the same point. By his jacket pocket right here, there's a hole in his shirt actually. We'll talk about what happened there here in a second.
We can notify next of kin.
That was some weird shading on the hat there. That was bizarre. But yeah, we have information from his license. We also have some free money. Okay, no, the game won't let us take the money. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure cops get to keep what they find, right? Isn't that the rule? Whatever you find on the dead body is yours. It's like a maritime salvage law. Isn't that how that works? Pretty sure the hands have nothing of interest on them. Yeah, okay. Well, that was it for him.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Alright, so we have another little piece of information. Not only does the car hit him very fast, but it also has apparently a huge hood ornament. And there's the poor guy's hat. Cole Phelps does not think that this hat is better than his hat, so he will not be taking this hat. Also, one thing to be aware of in this game, they don't do it often. However, this big blood smear.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yeah, he got hit really hard, dude. The guy was going super fast. If you walk through this or this blood over here, the coroner will scream at you, and you'll have to do the whole investigation over. Maybe I'll just do that just to show you. Yeah. Is he not going to scream at me?
Another day, another dollar.
He's supposed to. Huh, that's weird. Huh. I could have sworn that he did that he would get mad at you for walking through the blood.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Indeed. Yeah, so we've got impact here, body over there. Oh. So yeah, please don't drive that fast in the city, people.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Sure did. And we will talk to her, but we have one piece of information in here. One more piece of clue. Piece of clue? What the hell am I saying? In this game, you don't often have to explore around a whole lot to find things. However, this is one of the cases where you do have to. Actually, I found this the first time I played the case because I'm a hopeless explorer in most games, and I went through the whole back alley back there and walked around the surrounding buildings trying to find stuff. But this time it actually paid off. Looky there.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Yeah, we can better be thorough, Bukowski. You know, being lazy. I know we're detectives now, and we can kind of just blow off cases if we want to, but no, we should be diligent about this one. Anyway, let's go talk to this lady.
Detective.
Miss Shannon.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
We have some questions we have some questions for you about how horrible of a name you have.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Okay, yeah, that seems true.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Alright, now let's see if she happened to see the vehicle or not.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
She seemed fairly confident about that, so sure.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Well, that's more often than not good enough to end up finding the vehicle.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Alright, she's holding something back. You know, if you're going to be an actress, you probably should get better acting skills, lady.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Yeah, we'll take the bartender, but first, we have a newspaper to read. There's always times to read the newspaper, everyone. Ah, it's this gentleman again.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
It's an interesting thought process there. He is correct that you can't rush treatment. Sometimes treatment takes a long time. However, giving people illegal narcotics as part of their psychiatric treatment is, that's a gray area. Sure.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Yep, so now we know who his wife is, Lorna Patterson, who left without him.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Of course, he's lying. I'm not sure why, but let's call him out on it.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
You telling the truth, sir? Yeah, he's...
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay, well, they apparently argued, so let's try and find out why exactly.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
You seem awful smug about this. What are you hiding that makes you think it's so funny?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
He says that like we should know that already. Like, well, obviously, this place is owned by Leroy Sabo. Like, who the hell even... This place is named Ray's Cafe. The guy's name's not Ray. Like, wouldn't you think a place named Ray's Cafe was owned by a man named Ray? Whatever.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
And once again, he's got this smug look on his face, like he thinks he's so special because he knows something we don't. Well, we'll get it out of him.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Yeah, I've seen this guy before. Yeah, weren't you the gentleman who said he was standing drunk outside the bar that one day? You said you knew me from school? I think you were. Anyway, let's go bust up that poker ring. Illegal poker rings are, as I just stated, legal. Hey, you. You people in here.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Oh, there's no one back here. Okay, well, I guess the murder out front and the cops showing up kind of scared everybody off. Oh well, next time we'll get them. Oh, I need to use this phone here. I apologize, everyone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Sure does. Let's head on out. We can either go to the victim's home or to Shelton's place. I think it would probably... Oh, our car is across the street. I think it would be better spent... we'll go to Shelton's place first. He just almost killed someone. He might be on the run. So yeah, we'll go here first. I don't think it'll fix the case, but whatever.
It's a lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
Not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
You kind of were. You're kind of a lovable goofball, Milkowski. That's okay. Oh, there's our red Lincoln Continental. Oh. I suppose we're gonna... I didn't... No, I forgot that we waited for the whole day outside, scoping this place out. Maybe we should have gone to the Patterson's house first. Oops. Oh. Yeah, it's really obvious he hit that guy.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Apparently so. And I can see how he hit that guy. He drives like a maniac. Oh my god. Just drive on your side of the road.
Games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Just drive on your side of the road, sir.
Lay into his wheel arch. Come on.
Oops. Oopsie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Someone driving like this.
Yeah, no, that's what I just said. Aren't you listening? I'm really bad
Don't let that asshole get away.
I'm really bad at getting cars to pull over. I will admit to that. Ah! Oopsie daisy. Yeah, my car is not in good shape right now. It's probably going to stop for me pretty soon. But that's okay. His car will actually stop. The only thing you can do is make it stop earlier. Oh, we drove through here earlier. And here we go.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Let's get him. He can't. I don't know why he thinks he can get away.
Right there, Shelton.
Warning shot.
Stop, or I will shoot.
I give up.
There's nothing to move for that.
Everybody in the...
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
We sure do.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
We sure should. We'll be doing that next on up. That's our next test. Oh, it didn't let us pick her house. Okay, well, we'll do that manually, everyone. No problem.
Any Central Unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
No, thank you. I'm quite content just doing the job I'm on right now. Let the patrolman take care of the patrol cases. I'm above all that now. I've got a hat and a jacket. I don't need to answer your petty random acts of violence calls. I can't, however, cause random accidents with my vehicle. That's fine. And here we are. Quite the quaint little home. See if we can see anyone inside. Not at the moment. Anyway.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
We will. Thank you very much. Gonna investigate the house first, is that okay?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Me too. It's just tragic.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
I don't know. She seems a little bit too smug about that. She's kind of avoiding eye contact. Probably not telling the truth.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
That's all very interesting.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Hold on a sec. Let me take a look at the evidence we got here. Is she denying that they were arguing there? I'm not... Okay. Let's use intuition. That's what it's here for, right? Okay, she's obviously not being truthful. There's something she's hiding.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
It's perfectly natural. I can understand that.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Uh-huh. Sure you do.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
I'll have you know that Cole Phelps is not little. He is above average height, thank you very much. And we also have this insurance letter where you are going to get a huge payout for your husband dying.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Yeah, she's emotionally distraught right now. It's amazing. Let's go back here and take a little bit of looky-loo at something. It's not something that you necessarily have to find, however. That's the kind of knife that we found in the alleyway. I'm sure it's just coincidence. We'll go back. Can I use your phone? everyone? I was just going to hang around here for a while longer. I'm going to use your phone. Is that okay? Too bad. Do it anyway.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Alright, everyone, let's do it to it. Yeah. One thing that you can do, actually, I didn't do it because I do things properly. Kind of properly. You get that call to go to the coroner's no matter what. After you do this. So if you do this first before the Shelton thing, and then you go to the coroner's like they ask you to, you'll find out a bunch of stuff. But I remember there's something where they pretend like you did Patterson first and then the coroner instead of the other way around, and you'll hear stuff that you shouldn't have heard or know things that you shouldn't have known between the two cutscenes.
Damn maniac!
Well, this is a pickle. I think we'll have to find a new car, Bukowski. Oh wow, that was bizarre.
I read about him in the paper.
Yeah, you read about him in the paper, and he's gonna steal someone's car here. Let's go take this car. It's just off the... Oh, actually, no, I can't take one of those cars because they have a radio in them, and then they'll play a song, and my video will get flagged. That's amazing. I love it. Hey, they teleported a car with us.
A skeleton
Awesome.
goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Okay.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Yep, and in case you missed these 2 bits of evidence, they're here now. Of course, by this point you should have interviewed Lorna and already screwed up the lie that she told. So, it's a little bit too late for that, but... Oh, the game tried to autopath me into this office. I apologize. That was weird. Anyway, our car is miraculously fixed. Thank goodness. I kind of ran it off a couple of hills. That's no big deal. Alright, let's see how things go this time. Now that we know that they obviously are responsible.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Okay, that got a little bit serious really quick. Okay, we can capture him if we can. Dang it! You can fire a warning shot, I believe, at this guy, but I suck and I cannot. So we'll probably get the not so fortunate ending to poor Sabo's story.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Yeah, we're gonna get the not so fortunate ending for poor Sabo. That's okay. I have no problem with this. He's kind of a jerk.
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
Yep, so this is a case of kill him before he kills her.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
No problem. Easy peasy. I got you, man. Don't worry. Wait, I put my gun up.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Plus it brings back war flashbacks. That's never pleasant.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Yep, so we did amazingly well on that one. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, me. Although I did cause quite a bit of vehicular and city damage. That's still okay. Another visit to Ray's and you would have learned... Okay, that's not quite correct. This case is one of the cases where the actual ending can change based on your actions. So, if you happen to have missed the knife the first time you're in the alleyway, then you go to the coroners and the coroner will say to you, he was stabbed, you know, there has to have been a murder weapon. So you go back to Ray's to find the murder weapon, and when you do, Leroy will go crazy and you'll have the same shootout type situation you had at the end of this one. And you won't ever, he won't kill Lorna. You can kill him or make him stop by firing a warning shot. But, so this doesn't make any sense, my case note, because I've obviously found out how far he was willing to go to not go to jail. He was willing to kill her and me and somebody else to not go to jail. So, anyway, I think we will have a military thing here. Well, let's find out. That's bizarre, but no. Okay. Well, I gave you a little bit of a preview for what the next mission's going to be, or case. I keep calling them missions. I've got to get out of that. I'm too far into Grand Theft Auto mindset right now. Anyway, hope you all had a fun time. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you all at the next traffic case for LA Noire.